Sagittarius, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robyn. And Sag, today, let's do a what's coming towards you in love. Let's see what's next. Let's see what we tap into today, whether it's a relationship, a situation coming towards you, whether you're single and someone new is coming through, whether you're dating someone. Let's see how it's going to play out. We have both. Okay, we have receiving what you need. We have progression, moving on. We have arriving. We have closure issues. This card just wanted to pop out here. All right, we have the Five of Swords. So we start this reading kind of walking away from something, someone, a situation, maybe an archetype or a specific person. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see how this plays out. Sag, let's get into your reading, babe. Oh, wow. Damn, we start with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. ¿Qué pasa? It's a very strong... This is a difficult ending. I feel we might have some moving on and closure issues here. Maybe something's coming through to help you let go. Yeah, the Ten of Wands is in reverse. There's the no more stress over this energy. Okay. All right, let's get into the future energy here. See if we have the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got an awful lot of swords in the reading, right? And swords are all about your mental communication. There's a lot of thoughts or feelings going on. There's another sword. We have the Nine of Pentacles, definitely a single energy here. And the Ace of... That card just spit out. Hello, Empress energy in the house. Okay. And we have the Eight of Wands. You are moving on. There's the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. There's two very strong masculine energies in your reading. Could be you, could be someone else. We also have the feminine here. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Maybe the King of Wands is somebody new. Maybe someone new is coming through. Make you forget about the past. I always like to say that when we let go of the wrong person, when the right person comes through, we understand and realize what that wrong person was teaching us. So Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. Let's talk about how we're starting this. This is the energy into the reading. So I do feel we're tapping into someone who's either single or you're letting go of a relationship, a situationship, an archetype, or a person who's betrayed you or made you feel hurt here. Let's get into this opening energy. We in the opening act, baby. What's this Five of Swords, Ten of Swords for Sag? King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and ooh, we got a liar, cheater, and a stealer. Wow. Okay. And there's karma. You've realized a few things. There's moving on. There's the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is the card of turning your back on people, places, and things that no longer serve your highest good. I do feel here, Sagittarius, you were involved or are currently involved with the person who's not loyal. They're a liar. There's not an equal give and take. They might be very unreliable. Say they're going to do something, they don't do it. Say they're going to progress the relationship forward, they don't. There's an element here of a not honest person. And with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords, you're walking away. Now, when I do my readings past, present, future, I like to have a little idea of what happened to come into the reading so you'll know if this is your reading. If you're recently or are currently letting go of someone who was not reliable, they could have been a player, they could have just been giving to other people, lack of loyalty, not honest, right? Someone who talks the talk, but they do not walk the motherfucking walk. And you've just made the decision to let this go. The Ten of Wands is in reverse, which means it's not stressing you out anymore. So in the present energy and the current energy, you're letting go. You're over it. You've moved on. Maybe you recognize the red flags, recognize the archetype. But either way, the energy we start here is a very strong betrayal of a liar, cheater, stealer, someone who was not honest. And the Ten of Wands is in reverse. So you're just letting it go. You learned your lesson. You see the value of the experience, and you know that you deserve better here, Sag. Now let's move on to this King of Swords. What or who is this King of Swords? Could be a feeling, could be emotion, could be something from the past, could be somebody new coming through. Who's this King of Swords? The Lovers. It could be a Gemini. Oh, Eight of Cups. Okay, this is you walking away. Okay. The Tower. What is this energy? Healing. After the Tower comes the Star. And there's the Page of Cups, looking for new love. I feel you're ready to move on and you're ready to find love here. Explore other options. This is over. There ain't no going back. We have three kings in this reading, and we also have the Empress here. So I do feel we had Empress energy and Emperor energy, or at least you thought this was an Emperor and they presented that way. I want to understand the Tower a little bit. There's the ending of your relationship. You're serious about this. You just realize they're not going to change. Yeah. And there's the Three of Cups. So it's going to apply differently. Some of you you're literally just ending this relationship. You're just finding out about a betrayal, finding out about a lie, and just realizing, you know what, it's not worth it anymore. They ain't never going to change. It's going to be the same shit over and over. I don't want this anymore. I want better for myself. But some of you, I feel like it's just releasing that. That's a past energy. Some of you, I feel it's present. Some I feel it's past. Go with it and take it how it resonates with you. But either way, in the present or the near future, you are single. You've had a realizing and an understanding about this King of Swords. And what I want to understand is what happens. What's the Tower moment? What happens to make this breakthrough, this realization? The Ace of Swords is here. Maybe there's something that they say and you're just like, whoa, oh my gosh, can't believe you said that. What's the Ace of Swords, King of Swords? Because I kind of get the, oh my gosh, oh he didn't, oh she didn't, oh she did though, oh he did though. It's kind of feel that type of energy, Sag. There's the fourth king. Wow. Death. You're feeling whatever they said. You ain't never going to look at this motherfucker the same. Eight of Swords. Wow, look at this. But it's like they're not even worth your time. Who is this? Yeah, there's the end of your relationship, Sag. So I do feel that whatever they said, it's across the line. It's like, oh no, you didn't. Oh yeah, it's that type of energy here. This person says something that's completely out of line, completely offensive, completely ignorant. And people tend to do that when they're in a defensive energy, right? They got caught lying and cheating, so they lash out. They got caught being unreliable. You call them out, they come at you. So there's an element of projection here, and the boat here is this is what you need to release and let go of this person. Maybe you're holding on, hoping that they'd grow up, hoping that they'd mature, hoping that they would change. But this is an element of this behavior and whatever this person is saying or about to say. This is my future energy, Sag. So they're about to say something that it ends your feelings for them. You're disgusted. Either that or what they did disgusts you. Like I was, oh my God. What? It's funny because I just watched a short and it was like this random short that pops up, and this isn't the first time it happened. And then something like that showed up in the reading. So I consider that, a synchronicity, something that I was meant to see to correlate into something that someone else is going through. And there's this guy and this girl, and they were being interviewed by some guy. I don't know what he does. I've never seen him before. And he asked the girl how many men she had been with in one night. And it was a really, really high number, really like double digits, like it was a high number. And the boyfriend was like, what? Oh my God. Like he was disgusted. He broke up with her on the spot. He was disgusted with the answer that she gave. Obviously they weren't compatible and didn't feel the same way about intimacy, right? There's nothing wrong if you got a high number, okay? But for that particular couple, it just disgusted him. He couldn't believe it. He didn't look at her the same and he left. And that's what this is. It's a disgusting energy. What they say or what they did here, it completely disgusts you. It completely catches you off guard and it ends your feelings for them. Like you now realize this ain't the right person. That this is, if you were struggling to let go or struggling to release this person or struggling to end your feelings for this person and move forward, this is the final nail in the coffin, Sag. You know your value, you know your worth. You guys are clearly on different pages with regards to something, and it's moving on. This reading is about moving on. So for some of you, it's about to happen. Some of you, it has happened. Some of you, it will have happened already. Just take it how it resonates with you. Whenever I say that, I just feel like you're on different timelines. But either way, what's next in love is single life, enjoying single life, and just realizing this isn't the right person for you. You've closed this chapter on your life, Sagittarius, and there's no more feelings. Everything is resolved. Everything's let go, right? You have that closure. Sometimes we need closure when we're letting go of a person that was important to us or a person that we thought was important to us. And those closure issues are done. You're on your boat. They're in the background getting real fucking small. And you're just moving forward, looking to bigger and better things. Sort of say that, Sag. Be ready for that. This person's going to say something that they can't take back. It's going to make you disgusted and look at them different. And basically, they ruin any chance of ever having you back in their life right in this reading. Okay. Sag, that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Sagittarius, we're going to grab some oracles. We're going to see what they want to say. And then we will jump back into the tarot. And we'll see. We'll see where you are in the near future here. We'll go, right now is kind of I don't know, I think it's the 21st, 22nd of May. So we'll go out into June and see how things are progressing, how you're feeling. If you meet somebody new, let's find out. Okay, so you need to surrender, or suggest you surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you, right? Whenever this type of situation happens in your life, I genuinely believe it is the universe removing this person because they got something better for you. And you got to close things out with this energy in order to bring in something new. I'm not going to grab my lover's oracles because I think this person crossed the line here. I don't think there's anything I don't think you care. Straight up, you don't. So we ain't going to go there. Let's get a spirit animal. Communication. You're encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. All right, let's get to it. Where the heck is my other tarot deck? Where'd I put it? Hold on a second, I'm having to bring, there it is. Okay, so let's get your near future. I stopped doing the potential outcome. So let's do your near future. I got to change up how I'm going to do that. Find a little new little quirky thing to do. But let's see what's after this. Let's see what's to come. Let's see where the energy is around you in a couple of weeks. Let's see how this plays out. If you're still single, if someone new comes marching through. Let's find out, Sagittarius. Let's check on the energy in the near future here. We'll go towards maybe the beginning of June and see how you're feeling, how you're doing, if anything else progresses. High Priestess. You're feeling pretty good, feeling intelligent, trusting your intuition, feeling balanced. Yeah, you're still single. It's truly over. There's the Death, and there's the Nine of Pentacles, and there's the Fool, and there's the Six of Pentacles. So I think you're just showing yourself, yeah, there's the Knight of Swords. No more, see, oh my gosh, okay. What the fuck? Wow. All right, you might not believe what this, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Okay. See, the thing is, you're not talking to this person. I don't think you want to talk to this person. This isn't the type of thing where you're going to be staying friends. You're going to be texting each other and Facebook messaging each other here. This is the type of thing where they cross the line, you're done, you're over. You do not want to talk to them. No contact. You're just single, showing yourself kindness, having a fresh start, focusing on yourself. Here they come rushing in with an apology. Is it too late to apologize? They still want to be with you. But look at you. You're like, whoa. I say, what? Look at this. Wow. They're stuck on you, Sag. I guess they have some regrets. They crossed the line. They shouldn't have said or did whatever they did. You can't take it back once you say it and you do it. And that's the thing. And that's what this person's about to learn. Be prepared to get an apology from them. Now, the Judgment, the Knight of Swords, they're rushing in here with their apology. They still want to be with you. And there's you. Just reverse the roles if it's reversed, right? But we do have the King and the Queen of Swords. We have the Ice King and we have the Ice Queen. Now, the thing is, and I kind of like the energy around you. I'm taking you as the Queen of Swords. If you're a dude, you're a dude. Just take it that way. But look at the card. Her sword is down. She ain't mad. She ain't hostile. But the blinders are on. She's feeling things out. And she's balanced. So it's kind of like this energy of, you don't waste my time. You don't chew them out. You don't, get angry with them. You're just like, yeah, block. Yeah, close the door in their face. You're not even worth my time. But be ready for that. This person has balls of steel. They got some kahunas. Remember the Back to the Beach, the big kahuna from the 80s? That was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. You got the big kahuna here coming in. At least they think they're the big kahuna. But they're going to be met with a little bit of a cold energy. Maybe they thought they could get away with it. Maybe they thought they could just apologize and you would take them back. Sag, be prepared for that. This person has some regrets. And that's why I was feeling the energy differently, because some of you, I think this already happened, and what's next for you is this person's coming back. And some of you, I feel it's about to happen, and then in a couple of weeks from now, they're going to come back and try to apologize, try to get you back, try to win you over. But they're going to be met with some very cold as ice energy. This is over. Sag, that's what's next. You're showing yourself kindness. You know your value and your worth. You're not going to be options. You're not going to be treated like an option, and you're not going to be treated poorly. And this person crossed the line. There's no coming back. I think the good thing about this reading, though, is you have your closure issues. You know this isn't the right person for you. You're not sitting here pining for them, wanting them to contact you, wanting to hear from them. You will, but you don't want to. And this will be the final nail in the coffin to open your energy up for someone more suitable for you. All right, Sag. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Sagittarius, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you like your reading and if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe, for it helps my channel to grow. I've had a few questions. I wanted to do it at the end of the reading for those of you who care. A few people have asked why I kind of switched here. I've had some people email me and shit. You know, the reason that I've switched back to this is just temporary, but we had a really wicked storm like maybe a week or two ago. I'm not sure how long ago. Whenever I started doing this format, I think it was like a week or so ago. It was wicked. And I'm pretty confident my house got hit by lightning. Like my whole house shook. It was really, really loud crackle. My car alarm went off. And then when I woke up in the morning, I had no power into my 4th level. My kitchen lights are off and my living room lights are off. And when I went to my fuse box, like there's some breakers that are tripped. I can't trip them back. I got shocked. So something happened. I don't know what happened. And we have a really strong shortage of trades where I live. So I'm just waiting for an electrician to come out to fix it. So right now I have my lights. I just have my key lights here and the extension cords going up to the 3rd level. So I don't have lights on this level. If I can't get an electrician in the next few days, I will absolutely move my tarot room, but I don't want to do all that right now because this desk is really heavy. So I'm just doing this temporarily, guys. We'll be back to the kind of like our regular programming. So just bear with me as I'm having technical difficulties, but that's why, for those of you who are wondering. All right, Sag, let's close your reading off with your final message. What's the final message, baby? Have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself. Write down ways in which you can be more patient with yourself and keep this list handy to reference when you need. That's what I got. Sag, I really do wish you the best of luck. Until next time.